he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. So Nevada's offense will take the field first. And we take a look at a guy who didn't burn off the recruiting rankings, but man, is he being productive. They want him to take... Ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance.
And they've been stacking up dubs because of their running back. Like, they don't make any bones about it. They're going to hand him the football. They're going to try to make him get the football in as many ways. They'll be a little bit creative, but it's his touches. It's his ability to make people miss. It's his ability to hit home runs that makes this whole thing go, Palmer. Like, he is key 1, 2, and 3 for this offense.
Yeah, and we were talking to the other team's D coordinator coming into this one. He was like, honestly, we thought this guy was going to be good coming into the year. We didn't expect him to be this good, though. And I think watching the film really got the attention of our defense, and they're locked in. I think they know they have a huge challenge on their hands because you're right, this running back, while he might not have the best talent around him, he is difficult to stop.
He's got great speed. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Hilltoppers offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, in a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should...
Caught, and he's got room. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Looking for a productive play on first down. Running inside, it's Allen. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. They go right back to him. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
The Hilltoppers will snap it on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Allen. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. Line getting set on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Flowers. Could not make his way to the corner.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You could tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Hauls it in. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Pulls it on the option. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds his man. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
So nice when you're an offense and you get in these 3rd and shorts and you know the defense has to be aggressive, has to commit guys up front, especially in the red zone area. Nice job by this offense, slipping in the pass, getting rid of the football, setting up a 1st and goal.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, a TFL. Now you got a big...
And he breaks the plane. Touchdown, Hilltoppers.
The offense goes... Keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Getting ready for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time. Oh, he's got some space. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. To the air, it's Vance. Quickly to the tight end. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. The run inside. It's Turner. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Again, it's Brown. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. This Nevada offense really has it going. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking left. And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through 1 quarter. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Now the play fake. It's complete to the right. At the 35, he's got room. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
A give to Brown. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll go right back to it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. The offense changing the play. They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. Wolfpack will get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to Brown. Could be an alley. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
Western Kentucky will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. And here comes the offense on second down. Keep it on the ground. There he goes. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Hilltoppers want to pick up the tempo.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Got his man downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Run in the red zone. It's Allen. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Man, that linebacker is athletic. He can make tackles in space against very athletic dudes. That receiver's not an easy guy to bring down. That linebacker got him down quick.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Caught. They will score. Touchdown, WKU. How about the renaissance of the tight ends? Inline, flexed out, split out. They can do a little bit of everything.
They really can, and they're asked to block a lot of the times, too. But I tell you what, all the wide receivers out wide, the fancy toys, the fancy spread, don't forget about that tight end. He does a little bit of everything, and then you reward the big fella throwing the ball, and he catches, so he really can do a little bit of everything in an offense.
Hope the kicker is okay there. He's in a defenseless and vulnerable position, and you have to protect him. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Running inside. It's Woods. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for space. It's Turner. Makes it past the marker. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Now on second down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clemens. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again. Might have a chance. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Using his legs, it's Allen. Turning it on.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. The Hilltoppers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Allen. Oh my, circle, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down. It's 1st and 10 from their own 14-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him. And now the Wolfpack will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Hilltoppers will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets a block. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He's going for a big play downfield. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's not afraid to go deep. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Back to throw, it's Vance. Pressure coming, and it's a sack. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in week 1. Let's get things popping with Maryland taking on the number 5 team, the Indiana Hoosiers.
He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So here comes the Hilltoppers offense, ready to start this drive. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Flowers. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Flowers. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Got him for the sack. This deep. Turning up the intensity.
For this defense, man, to get back into the game, we talked about it at half. They got to pressure the quarterback. They got to force some sacks, and they do it. On this first drive, they get to him. They get him on the ground. Nice job by this defense.
Wants to return it. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Now it's Nevada out there to go on the attack. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
So now it's 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Morgan.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Punts it out of the air. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the...
There's a crease. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Might be changing the route. Motion from the wideout. The run inside. It's Clemens. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Looking downfield, it's Vance. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Now adjusting. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down, they were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Hilltoppers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Finds his man. It's Hutchinson. And he showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on third down.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds.
Dude, how about that? Boom. I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for room. It's Clemens. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6. 3rd and short. They've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. From midfield, looking for room. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. We've come to the break. It's Western Kentucky holding the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. That's caught. It's Hutchinson. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Allen. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
This guy's looking real sharp this week. Listen, QBs hate throwing picks. He only threw 1 last week, but that really ate him up all week long in practice. He wanted to come out here, put his best foot forward. He's
first down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Complete. Jukes his way for more. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got to lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Backs with you to the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
He'll keep it on 2nd down. Touchdown, Toppers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Vance. Snagged out of the air. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Nevada going quickly.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up at this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. He's open on the right. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And all this defense has done all game long is be absolutely dominant. They have been shutting them out, whether they've tried running it, whether they've tried throwing it. They've been creating takeaways. You get the pick 6 right there. You just can't say enough good things about how this defense has played today.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job, not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Now it's Nevada out there to go on the attack. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he wants it all. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Nice. On the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. The Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Headed to the end zone. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And after starting the season 0-1, they knew they needed more from their offense in this game. You just had to find ways to make more explosive plays, and that's what they've been able to do. They've executed at a tremendous level. I really like the quarterback play and the leadership that he's showing. And because of that, they look like they're going to get back to 500. And let's see where this team can go.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he capped it off with a 27-yard touchdown run. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Running inside, it's Clemens. Just ran him over. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Running game got it done on the last play, now it's 1st down. The give on the inside. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Just had a solid pickup on 1st, now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They go to the counter. He's in open space downfield. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one.